Shalom. First, I have to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And as always, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And this is Sakim that's pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. My name is Shariah Quad, coming at y'all with another lesson in a video. Pretty much, I figured while I was in traffic, I'd do a quick lesson or a quick video, and it's going into in chapter Colossians 3. And the Spirit put, I was reading this the other day, and the Spirit, I was meditating through the Spirit, what was written in this chapter, and I figured I'd do a video on it. So, Lord willing, the Spirit will be edifying through the Spirit and power of Yahweh by Shema Shai, and then be exhorting and comfort you brothers or sisters, whoever watching this video in these last days, to continue to push and to fight, because believe it or not, man, we almost out this bitch. Salaki, excuse me for my French, but it is what it is. This is Colossians 3:1. If you then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where the anointed sitteth on the right hand of the Yahweh. And that's what, if your mind, if you be risen with with Christ, because to be risen with him, that means you died, you put off that old man, and now you resurrected. You becoming that new creature. Being born again through the Spirit. Because what the Lord told Nicodemus in John 3, he said, except you be born again, you cannot enter into the kingdom of heaven. That's talking about spiritual sense, being retaught and becoming as newborn babes, desiring the sincere milk, man. And with that mindset, you are putting your things on the things that are above instead of the things that are on this earth. Because as you can look around, everything on this earth is carnal, man. It has nothing to do with the Spirit and power of Yahweh by Shema Shai. Everything goes into the glorifying the flesh. And it's pretty much vanity at the end of the day, man. So the Lord said, man, if you be risen with a Mashiach, seek those things which are above, man. You know what I'm saying? It's right now. Right now, it's too late in the ball game to be carnal, especially if you got this truth, man. So you should be having your mindset more in the Spirit, man, because we finna enter some dark and serious times, man. Jacob's trouble is here, man. We already at the beginning phases of it, but it's finna get a lot worse, believe it or not, man. Set your affection on things above, not on things of the earth. So the Lord says, set your affections on things above, man. Set your affection on the, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Constantly be meditating in the Spirit, man. And not worrying about the carnal things, man. Jake, in this world, all he think about is carnality. Ways to please the flesh. And that's why the Lord said, in the book of Luke, it said, just as in the days of Noah, shall also be in the days of the Son of Man when he make his second return. And what they was doing in the days of Noah, man. If you go into that chapter, I believe it's Luke 21, or I could be wrong, Luke 17. Pretty much they was fulfilling all of the deeds of the flesh. Same thing happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. And we all know that America is spiritually Sodom, spiritually Rome, Egypt all over again, man. And those ancient empires was what? All, was carnal, man. All kinds of wickedness was going on, and people was pretty much had their fixation or their eyes set on rebellion, man, and fulfilling the deeds and the lust of the flesh. It said, for ye are dead, and your life is hid with a Mashiach in God, man. So we are dead, man. We dead to this world, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to put off that old man. We dead to this world, man. What the Lord said, he that loses his life for my name's sake shall gain it. And he that seeks to keep his life, roughly paraphrasing, shall lose it. So people, when they look at us, man, and not following the ways of the society, they look at us like we're boring, uninteresting. They look at us like we're strange, man. But count it with all joy, man, because you're dead to this world. And be honest, this world is ain't nothing but death any goddamn way, man. You alive, living in a dark and decrepit world, man. When a Mashiach, who is our life, shall appear, there ye shall then shall ye also appear with him in glory. So when don't get discouraged, man. You think you losing out on things when it comes to this world, man. You see Jake right now, this devil, he's pumping all this money out. Jake caught up in the flesh, everything's opening back up. So Jake thinking like, man, things finna go back to normal. Don't allow that simple thought to deceive you, man. Because things are not going back to normal. What this devil's doing, man, he's setting up Jake for the kill. Because what the scriptures say, Esau is a cunning hunter. He's coming in the spirit and power just like Nimrod, but on a way worse level. What the scriptures also say, when they shall think peace and safety, then sudden destruction, man. And why it said peace and safety? They in their mindset that they in comfort, man. Babylon, this is the place that dwelleth without care, man. People don't care over here, man. And look at the world, man. It's all kinds of shit that's going on, man. The Lord is revealing, it's showing these signs that he finna destroy this place, man. You're seeing all kinds of natural disasters. You're seeing the uproars of the people. You're seeing wickedness being promoted at a high vibration, more so now than ever, man. You're seeing the systematic design of the food, break into the food supply chain, hyperinflation, and then to put the cherry on top, man, you're seeing the chariot sight. And Jake just too busy caught up in this world. So I say to say all that, man. Brothers who got this truth, man, it's time to be thinking on things in the spirit, meditating on the kingdom of heaven, man. Meditating on and putting your mind on the ways on, thinking on how the way to please the Heavenly Father, so he can remember to have mercy upon you when he bring forth his judgment, man. Because that's when to come, man, judgment. And we already seen the Lord working a mighty hand right now. The Lord is judging the shit out of a lot of people, man, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? It said, mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth. So the Lord said, mortify your members, man. Get some goddamn discipline. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures also say, man, if your right eye offend thee, pluck it out, man. If you got something that's going to cause you to go off, man, remove it out of your life, man, because it's not worth it, man, at the end of the day, man. It's not worth you being destroyed in these plagues that are about to come, man. There's a storm on the way, man. And we are spiritual weathermen warning you that the storm is coming. So it's up to you whether or not you need to take heed and how you and with that storm come, what you need to do, prepare yourself spiritually, man. You know what I'm saying? Use this grace period as an opportunity to get right with the Lord and not becoming a nigga, man. And that's what you see, and our people are becoming bigger niggas, bigger demons, even dudes who got this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Too damn late in the ball game to be a nigga, man, especially with this truth. You got people that want to be rap stars and all kinds of things of that nature. Brothers, envying brothers over petty things and small things, man. It's not time to be in no shit like that right now, man. You need to be meditating in the spirit and be, thinking upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and what you need to do in order to attain salvation, man. Because at the end of the day, we don't know who's going to be saved. We hope that we of that number. That's why we say we are the hopeful elect, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know. But we hope that we receive mercy, man. It said, Slakia. It said, mortify therefore your members upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affections, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. So don't be in the spirit of, don't be dealing with these type of spirits, man. Fornicating, always looking to get your damn locks off all the goddamn time, and doing all kinds of sexual wicked deeds, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I said before, if the Lord bless you with a woman on his side, man, just deal with that one woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Paul said at best, man, I'd rather for you to not to marry, but, to prevent fornication, let every man marry, man. Or, woman marry, roughly paraphrasing, man. Uncleanness, inordinate affection, that's what you see, inordinate affection. Especially in Babylon the Great being promoted, man. That sodomy spirit, that effeminate, weak spirit. The Lord said, put off that weak nature, man. You shouldn't be weak right now mentally, man, spiritually. Being effeminate. Because the Lord also said the effeminate shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven. This is verse 6. For which things sake the wrath of Yahweh cometh on the children of disobedient, in the which ye also sometimes, so like in which, verse 7, in which ye also walked sometimes when you lived in them. But now ye also put off these things: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, evil, filthy communications out of your mouth. Lie not one to another, seeing that you put off the old man with his deeds, man, and put on the new man, which is renewed in the knowledge at the image of him that created him, man. So put off that old man, man. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's a constant fight, but you gotta fight harder, man. The kingdom of heaven starts with you, man. The Lord's not finna give a nigga a crown and tell him to rule over these particular cities. No. The Lord is looking for sincere, righteous, and meek men, man. Those who walking in the spirit, not in the flesh, man. And if you walking in the flesh, man, your ass gonna be destroyed. Thus saith the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Verse 11, well, there is neither Greek nor Jew, circumcision nor uncircumcision, barbarian, Scythian, bond or free, but a Mashiach is all and in all. Put on therefore as the elect of Yahweh, holy and beloved bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering, forbearing one another, forgiving one another. And if any man have a quarrel against any, even as the Mashiach forgave you, so also do ye, man. You know, so all that petty shit, if you have a grudge against a brother, remove it. You know, man, at the end of the day, man, it's a small matter, man. You know what I'm saying? Forgive your brother, you know, talk it out if y'all have differences, man, because, you know, we finna enter some tough times. All that small petty shit, man, throw that shit out the window, man. The Lord ain't dealing with no petty niggas, man, at the end of the day. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Verse 12 is key, because it said, you know, you gotta have the attributes of the spirit, man. Put on the elect as, you know, if you think you of the elect, act like you one of the elect, man. Hope that you ever one of the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, put on the attributes of the spirit instead of the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Verse 14, and above all these things put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness. And let the peace of Yahweh rule in your heart, which means your mind, to which also ye are called in one body. Be ye thankful, man. So be thankful, man, that you got this truth, man. And use this grace period to get yourself right with the Lord. Redeeming the times, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not in this mindset, man, the Lord going to get rid of your ass, man. The Lord going to find you and weed you out, man. Because right now, you can see, if you're not noticing, man, the Lord is sifting. He's sifting right now, man. He's spiritually right now separating the wheat from the tares. And it's finna turn up, man. Because what the Lord said, judgment shall start at the house of Israel, those who in the knowing. So how much more those that don't know? But those that know, you are held at a high, you know what I'm saying? You are held to a higher standard because you know better. And that, you know, and knowing that should put you in a humble mind state, man. Let the word of Hamashiach dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts up to the Lord. And whatsoever you do in word or deed, do it all in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai, give it thanks to Yahweh and the Father by him. Wives, submit yourself unto your own husband as is fit in the Lord. Husband, love your wives and be not bitter against them. So if you got a wife, man, in this truth, man, you know, the Lord, you know, ain't nobody perfect. But if you got a woman that's pleased to dwell with you, man, you know, do right by her, man. At the end of the day, man. And pray the Lord do the same, you know, and vice versa, man. Because marriage is beautiful in the sight of the Lord. It's honorable, man. Especially when it's done in righteousness, man. You know? Now, granted, nothing going to be perfect on this side, but, you know, if you got a woman, man, deal right by her, man. And she wouldn't listen to the scriptures teacher, man. You know? Because marriage is a representation of the relationship between the Heavenly Father and the nation of Israel, man. It's beautiful, man. Children, obey your parents in all things, for this is well pleasing unto the Lord. Father, provoke not your children to anger, lest they be discouraged. Servants, obey in all things your master according to the flesh, not with eye service as men's pleaser, but in singleness of heart, fearing Yahweh, man. So if you got elders above you, man, the Lord set these elders up particularly above you for a reason, man, to help govern the flock, man. So, don't be disobedient to your masters, man. Because you got to remember, man, especially us younger, man, we enter into other man's labor, man. Now, you have men that have been teaching this truth 30, some close to 40 years, man. So pay homage to them, man. You know what I'm saying? And call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah for setting up these men to be examples on the earth, in the flesh, on how to be like, man. It said, servants, obey in all things your masters according to the flesh, not with eye service as men pleasers, but in singleness of heart, fearing Yahweh. So, do this truth, do it in sincerity, man, the kindness of your heart, and not trying to be an ass kisser what men please, because you got that going on, man. And whatsoever you do it heartily as to the Lord, and not unto men, knowing that of the Lord ye receive the reward of the inheritance, for ye serve the Lord Hamashiach. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons. So, man, pretty much do the right thing, man. Even when men ain't around you, man, the brothers ain't around you, just remember, man, the Lord is watching you. The Lord is watching you, man. And if you're doing wrong, the Lord gonna judge your ass, man. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Lord willing, video was edified through the spirit and power. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We'll say call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. And as always, peace and salutation to the Ophi Lek and the Sisakim is pushing the truth throughout the four corners of the earth. I want to say shalom, and I encourage you, brother, keep pushing, keep fighting, because we almost out of here. Shalom. Peace.